Welcome back to Project D3. I am your host Piper, paying the piper if you please, and last episode I admitted to the fact that we've reached the threshold. I have no idea what's coming next, so let's find out by first turning in these quests. Come on. Thank you. Why is it here? This necklace is here, but where is Keenan? What? How do you know Keenan Cryer? Long story short, the entire subplot of the first half of Season 5. Teleport Digital to the tragic gate accident. Tell you details later. We need to find him first. Help me. I'm sure he's injured. We must find him quickly. Goody. Totally out of quests from him at the moment. That's not good. Shark bullets key. Thought you'd get them. Great job! Help me destroy the digital world. Oh dear. Well, we've done 300 quests! Orange, can you trigger a quest for us? No? Oh dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes into this episode and I have to quit recording because I've run out of quests! I'm gonna go see if there's an FAQ on the quests in this area. This will be my first time looking it up because, like I said, this is the first major time I've been to this area. What we could do, if we're feeling a little adventurous, is I could go to Snowstorm Village and finish the quests I got there on accident. Then we could see where that takes us. I know there are some quests there. But I would rather clear out this area fully. So I'm going to stop recording, figure out what's going on, and worst comes to worst, I meet you in Snowstorm next after the cut. So see ya when I see ya. We hope. In the hopes that if I fail, this will at least turn out to be funny, I've decided to continue recording. So, I did find a guide, Google, the almighty Google that it is, after typing in a few different variations of Quest Guide for Digimon Masters Online. I did find what basically boils down to a list of quests, and it's a rather lengthy list at that. Went a bit of the opposite order than I did, but it should be able to at least vaguely point us in the correct direction. One does hope. Apparently, after you do those quests in Western Area West, you're supposed to go to the next zone. No, I don't know how that's supposed to be known, but apparently that's what they expect. I guess they figure you'll just be tired of grinding in this area and move on to the next one naturally. Yay. So, let's pop on over and take a look. This area, I have been here before. Unfortunately, I missed recording a cutscene when you first get in here wherein the Digimon Emperor, yes, that Digimon Emperor, they've dragged him in from Season 2. No, I don't know how they explain that plot hole. It makes no sense to me, too. Says, ha ha ha, how dare you step on my land, I know you're here to mess up my plans, yeah, but I'll be darned, quests are here. This area has a rather nasty gimmick. If you step inside the Black Spire's, influence zone, your partner, or whoever you have evolved at the time, will devolve back to Rookie. Or whatever their base state naturally is. If they're naturally a champion, then that's what they'll devolve to. But it makes things pretty annoying. As it is, let's go ahead and, speaking of devolving, save RDS, and yeah, while you're in there, you can't evolve. They pulled that gimmick into. The last piece I saw, Keenan Cryer. Go beat the Wormmon. Oh, finally I found a proper Dark Tower. This is quite a desirable item. Have to continue to help me with your research, yada yada. Let's start with the Dark Tower and stuff. No, go at once and clear this area. Okay, so... Wormmon. What level are the Wormmon? Well, first off, I know they're going to be virus type, so... Come on, Orange, let's give this a shot. If you are interested in Puppetmon, he's running around here. Speak of the puppet. Like right there at level 57. Thank you for not being aggressive. That would have been bad. Let me do a quick map check here. So, we have, in this area, Vmon and Dark Vmon. If it's got dark in the name, that means it's located inside one of these dark spire circles, like where we're about to head. We've got Cubimon, we've got Dark Buckemon, Dark Skull Greymon. Those aren't no, probably are. That's gonna be fun. We've got Antilamon for your rabbit needs, Dark Skull Meramon, or Greymon of both varieties, Puppetmon, see behind me, Grand Kuagamon. That's actually the Mega Bugsy I messed up on last episode. Sorry, folks. But yeah, on account of I feel like this is gonna turn into an epic fail. Dark Wormmon! I need 10 of you, and you're level 53. Oh, yeah. At least they're not aggressive. That's my one saving grace right now. Orange. Good luck. At Dark Area, you cannot try or maintain evolutions in this area. Oh boy. Well, on the one hand, you don't have to worry about your DS consumption. On the other hand... Well, Orange is actually holding his own. I'll be darned. And they're level 51s! Yeep! Okay. Hey, they're dark type. That means Duchess could get in some work. Kinda don't think I want to tempt fate quite that much. So Duchess will have to grind on data types like everybody else. And oh, good spot for Duchess to grind on data types too. They're called the Death Meramon. Let's see here. There's also the Pile Vikemon. If you're looking for places to train your virus against data types, let's see here. Yeah, I'd go for the Skull Meramon. They're level 56 though. That may be a bit. 10 levels high is kind of pushing your luck. The Pile Vikemon, right outside. Oh, right outside, I say. Let me back up a minute and explain. Over in Western Area West. Jeez, these guys aren't too bad. Yeesh, I thought I was gonna be doomed. Okay, Pile Vikemon, your friendly neighborhood data around level... Let me check that level one more time. Around level 50 is located in this area. There's also a nice concentration of Cordramon that you can play around with in that area. It's, well, a nice concentration of the concentrated Cordramon. Yeah, that stunk. So, anyway, I'm gonna deal with these Wormmon, and seriously, not one clue that, oh yeah, you're supposed to go to Dark Tower Wasteland after this. Not a one! Speaking of not a clues, I should probably mention this before we get too far. If you're the adventurous sort, and you recall way back in the past, way back in the past, like around episode 12, 13, possibly later? Definitely before the 20s. We did a quest over in the wilderness area for recovered Leomon. I hope you kept that medical kit, because you can now access the maze that particular Frigemon was talking about. The maze entrance in question is located over here, right where the word research is. You need that medical kit to get in. I believe you also have to be Tamer level 55. Yeah, that kind of stinks that you have to be that high a Tamer level, but if you played your cards right and you have burst mode available, which is kind of necessary for that zone, considering it's got upper 60s monsters in it, then you should be around Tamer level 55, and should be relatively easy. Also, according to my mysterious patron, you are able to access the second dungeon of the game at Tamer level 50. Being Tamer level 40, I've not been able to confirm this fact, but considering that I'm pretty sure she's correct, yeah. So, Tamer level is your friend. It goes up as your partner goes up, so. And even if you're only fighting with, like, a level 12, and you're working on leveling them up to 41, that too will get you Tamer EXP. Not as much as you might like for getting your guys up to burst mode. Oh, which is an annoyance I should probably talk about too while I have you guys here for another 7 minutes. No, less than 7. Anyway. Welcome to Piper's Rant Corner. Anyway. So, burst mode. You have to be level, what, 65, 66 in order to get burst mode opened up. For your partner, the quest is a little odd, from what I understand. It involves actually walking up to a wandering Bancho Leomon, who walks right through some nasty mobs. However, one of my biggest complaints of burst mode is that I actually have to pause. Hold on, guys. I'll finish this rant after the break. Hold on. Right, sorry about that. Where was I? Burst mode rant. I've mentioned earlier, and if I haven't, it was probably in the deleted scenes that my computer ate eons ago by the time this comes out. That burst mode, whenever you actually trigger it, you are required to pay a toll in something called accelerators. In the ice field, they drop like friggin' candy. I have 200 of them from my attempts to get Orange here and Victory up to level 60. As you can see from the fact Orange is still level 46, that didn't work out so well. But long and short of it is... Oh, I need 2 more for one of the quests. Okay. Long and short of it is... accelerators drop like candy, therefore my initial argument was moot. If you're purchasing accelerators from someone and they're like, oh, I'm gonna charge you 1 M per, they're overcharging you. Seriously, it should be about the same price as regular data, which... Okay, back up. By regular data, I mean Insect or Beast, and by regular price, I mean 500 M. It really should not be that expensive considering how easily they drop. It does cost a person 10 M to get to the ice zone, but you can make up that price tag way easy. It helps also that, let's see here. These guys are dropping Digi-Egg for returns at 250 bits per. So that's 25 M after getting 100 of these dudes. That's double the price to get a ticket to the ice zone. Anyway, this will probably run a little bit over, but let's go ahead and get this turned in. You know, I bet Wormmon's gonna be able to... Excuse me, Dark Wormmon is gonna drop a Wormmon egg once Wormmon's able... or once Wormmon is released. I wonder what his mega will be. There's a question for you. What is a Wormmon's official mega? I know that usually they ultimate to Jewel Beamon, which sounds pretty epic, but still. Let me see here. Actually aim towards the quest givers. And you know, that Dark Wormmon pit looks like a great place to train, actually, because they were surprisingly weak. Okay. Falcomon! Lost traces of Keenan. Couldn't find a single trace. There has to be somewhere. Cannot forgive Wormmon. If only I could evolve, I could have beaten him so easily. Say no, I can't take my revenge. Take revenge on Wormmon! And then the notice not to abuse other players pops up. I think that's some kind of timing for you. Now you magnificent first step in the Dark Tower research. Chasing the Digimon Kaiser. Yes, they brought in the Digimon Emperor from Season 2. I think his partner Digimon is Wormmon. I'll find out where we catch Wormmon and ask. Now, go hunt Wormmon. Yes, they brought in Ken from Season 2. No, I don't know where this is going. You must be able to build a true Dark Tower. It might be long and arduous work, but you did decide to help me. Decide? I was ordered to! Really? No, seriously! Collect Digimon who are in the Dark Tower. Okay. Next quest, ladies and gentlemen, to be completed by next time. Total of 5 Wormmon and however long it takes to get South Dark Tower data. Shrug. Well, that pretty much brings this episode to a close. I will see you guys next time on Project D3.